Hello and welcome to this demo of ComfyCam. So this is basically a demonstration of how we can capture AI processed video frames into a virtual camera. Basically, this is something that ComfyStream does from your webcam video input and transforms it into an AI processed frames based on the prompt you provide. So I'm going to show you how you can run the ComfyCam application so that you can uh, input all those AI processed videos into a virtual camera device. So the first step to do this is to have a Linux system, basically where you can install DKMS and V4L2 loopback DKMS so that you can start using the virtual camera. So this has been tested on 1.24.04. So once you have run these commands, like installing the required kernel modules, you need to reboot your machine. And then after rebooting, you need to quickly create the virtual camera device. So currently we can see the camera devices that are there. Yeah, these devices. Yeah. So you can see this is basically my physical web camera, which is named Brio 100. And these are the devices that are being uh, recognized in the Linux machine. So what we are going to do is we are now going to create a virtual camera based on this command. So let's quickly run this command. So once you run this command and then you check the devices, you will find that the ComfyCam virtual camera has been set up here in this dev/video2. And then you need to clone this ComfyCam repository. It's basically a fork of the ComfyCam, I'm sorry, the ComfyStream project with an additional application, which is this ComfyCam bridge that allows you to process the video outputs that are generated by AI into a virtual camera. So let's quickly see how we can do that. So here I'm already in that directory. So basically I'm done after step 4 and 5. So once inside the ComfyCam directory, you need to build 2 images. So one is the Dockerfile base image, and the other one is the ComfyCam image, where we are using the base image, the ComfyCam base image. And once you have run that, you can then run the container based on that ComfyCam latest image. So this step has already been done, and it depending upon your internet connection, it can take a considerable amount of time on the first run, because there are a lot of dependencies to install. So there needs to be some downloads related to TensorRT and various dependencies. So you need to wait for some time for the download to finish. And once everything is done, you need to run this command, which deploys the ComfyUI and the ComfyStream server. But here we are also attaching the virtual camera device here through this device flag on Docker. So just copy it and you can just run it here. So since the models have already been downloaded, it is not downloading any further. It's saying the engine files already exist. So it's trying to deploy ComfyUI. So this is the GPU that I'm using right now. 4060 Ti. So the GPU is ready to go here. So here we can see the ComfyUI interface, and through this interface you can launch the UI ComfyStream UI. But first you need to make sure that you need to use the run pod settings. So let's quickly try to run this on an incognito browser. So I'll try to launch the Google Chrome application here. So that it can show you everything fresh. So you run this command. So this is running on port 8188, and you just go to the server settings and you select the run pod application, because it needs to see all interfaces. So you select run pod, and then you just load it and save, and then you start the ComfyStream server. So basically you can see here the logs reveal that it's running. And then what you do is you just go to this particular tab, and you need to open this workflow file. It's a JSON file, and then you need to, this is the workflow that we are using for processing the webcam input. And basically here once it goes through this workflow, it you see the preview image on the virtual camera later on. And here, this is the prompt that is being fed into the in this current interface. Beautiful pen, it's saying beautiful pencil sketch, comma masterpiece. So let's see what we are going to do next. Is we need to go to workflow, and we need to export it in API format. So once you just confirm it, you need to just download, save it, and then I've already downloaded it, so I'm not going to do it now. So you just save it here, and then what you do is you need to launch the open. You need to open this interface to allow everything. So now it's saying fail to get video devices, because I'm currently in this recording, I'm using my camera. So let me disable the video here. And now let me retry it. So I'm trying to select, I'm going to select that particular JSON file that I showed you a while ago. This one. So I can give the audio also here, but for now I'm skipping this one. So let me just start the stream. So you can see me in this interface. So it's saying ComfyUI is warming up. You see the logs changing here. So as you might remember, we mentioned the prompt where you input the prompt in the workflow. So in the workflow, there is a field called text, which is relevant to the text input. So now you can see that the AI processed image is appearing on the left. It's working in real time. So since this is a relatively lower end video card, I'm using a 512 by 512 resolution. And so this the size is less, and it's also pretty nice to see, quite responsive. But if then we need to go here into the settings and click on the gear icon, and then select node. So this is the node we need to select, number 5, clip text encode. So once we select it, we need to select the field, go to text, and then you can see that this is the same prompt that we saw in the workflow. So now you can, what you can do is now you set this auto update to on, so it will immediately take the prompt input. So you don't need to change it once, like again and again. So you can just work here. So let me put something like funny hats or something like that. Funny hats. So it's not basically, it's just changing the hair color. But maybe if I put in cap, can see something. So let me put in say Iron Man. Okay, so it's interesting. So you can see it's nice one. Yeah. So the next thing comes is how we can see this on ComfyCam. So for that, we need to go back to the guide once again. So here you see, once you have launched everything, you are now past the step 9. So now we need to deploy ComfyCam using the same container, and we need to launch this application, ComfyCam Bridge. So let's quickly just check it out. This is the ComfyCam Bridge here. So here we are we are fetching the stream token from that same interface and forwarding it to the virtual cam. Yeah, so you're setting the output device explicitly here, but we can change it definitely later. So we need to go to that step once again. Just copy it, open a new terminal, and just paste it. So you see, it's writing to that virtual camera device. So now we need to check on the streamer link. So here I have already launched this StreamrTV application here, and you can see it has already been built, and I have launched it. So this is the local instance of the StreamrTV application, which you can launch on the browser. So I'm going to use the ungoogled Chromium browser. So for that, I have already prepared the command here. So this is the ungoogled Chromium command. So we are enabling all the GPU related and video acceleration, like video decoding, video encoding. We are enabling everything and then launching it in a private window. So this is an incognito browser window. So let's open the streamer link here. Yeah. So this is the streamer TV page. So you just click on broadcast, and you need to allow microphone and camera. So it's saying camera is in use because it is referring to the physical camera. So I just need to go to the settings and select the so I need to allow the camera here. So what I need to do is I just need to go to the settings. So I need to change it to ComfyCam. But basically, since it was disabled earlier, needed to change it. So let's try launching it again. So now it is, since the device is in use, it is not showing Brio. Let's send to ComfyCam. Now you can see the output inside the StreamrTV interface. So this is there might be a slight few second delay, but we need to optimize it further. So yeah. So this is a based on 512 by 512 resolution, but we can increase it to 1080p. But for that we need a high-end GPU. This is running only on a 4060 Ti, 16 GB. So the FPS is pretty low. If we run it on a high-end GPU, it's going to be pretty amazing. But I think for me, it's still pretty cool to see this. So let me go to the interface and change the prompt. So let me like write Clark Kent here. Maybe I can show you side by side. Clark Kent maybe. Yeah. So, okay, right. Super. Like Clark Kent smiling. We should start smiling in a moment. Yeah, that's it. So then let's change it to say Superman smiling. Nice. So let me remove the glasses. Yeah, so this is nice. This looks pretty much like Superman. Let's change it to so something like mm, maybe Spider-Man. This is interesting. You can change it to like anything else. So Einstein maybe. Yeah, interesting. This workflow is based on facial expressions. So there are so many different workflows we can play with, but this is something I've played along for a while, so I chose this workflow. So I can change something to Nikola Tesla. Uh, Mark Twain. This is interesting. Pretty much looks like that. Looks like me. Uh, Maybe change go back to the DC thing. Maybe the Flash is trying to show the logo maybe. So that is something we can do here. This is how we can change the prompts within this. But if you want to develop this into make it more beautiful, so this is basically how the backend of Daydream works. So we just need to beautify this particular uh, box and make it like a prompt for the user. So that's I really wanted to share this for quite some time because I've been playing around a lot with it. I wanted to share the higher resolution rendering, but since the GPU is 16 GB one, it's the frame FPS is pretty much less. So I decided to stick to the 512 by 512 for the demo. So if we want to change the resolution, we need to create engines, TensorRT engines. So here in the entry point file for the ComfyCam or ComfyStream rather, so here we can create the HD based engines here. So we can set the resolution as 1920 by 1080. So, but it needs to be a multiple of like 64. Like, so it's better to set it to 1088 rather than 1080. Otherwise, it will give an error. So just need to change the uh, resolutions here and run this command. So you can just copy paste and write another command and just change the resolution, and the engine file will be created on the models directory. So this directory is mounted in the command, as you can see here. So this is the path that has been set on the host, and this is inside the container. So for the output, it is in this format. So this is how we are uh, able to build better engines, like which are high resolution engines, but it needs to run on a high-end GPU, so that we get better quality responses, better quality output. So I'm glad that I've been able to finally share this video with you. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.